Well, one picture, or maybe 100 pictures with a video, might be worth 100 words or 1,000 words. So, Maureen, I just hung up from talking to you. So, a month from now, I don't know what this will look like. So I'll explain what I did. So this was the sand arena. That's the house. And that's the horse trailer, right? And then all of this I expanded, so it's 260 feet. Then this was an old eventing thing that I cleared. But this is the road I meant that I did. So if you look at the arena, it's at this level. And this road, again, with my John Deere bucket, I made this road, took the very big boulders that were here, and put it into a garden, paddock. The horse, JJ, is blanketed because there's going to be a frost warning. And he walks down this road. He's so funny. And then he makes a decision whether he's going to go to the small grass around the peach trees. That means he'll make a right-hand turn here. And if he does that, he goes down this hill here into the peach orchard. Or he makes the decision to, and he's eating right there, he makes the decision to keep on going straight into the rock paddock. So here's JJ with Maureen's blanket on. Hello, JJ. Yes. Say hello to Maureen. Don't kick me, okay? Oh, he doesn't want to be disturbed. Okay? So what I'll do is let him block me. I can't go into the rock paddock because he's blocking the entrance to it. But as the grass gets different, I could shut that off. He's right at the entranceway there, if you can picture it. So I could shut that off. And then he could only now go to, let's say, the peach orchard paddock. But once I come down to the peach orchard paddock, you'll be able to see the different boulders I put into the rock paddock. Okay, now let me see if I could zoom in on them. Can you see some of them? Some of them are big and some of them are actually gigantic. And then the peach trees, where you and I had some lessons, I really pruned them with the chainsaw. So they're extremely no more peach trees, just little peach twigs. And I did that so that there's a trotting periphery. Did you see the trotting road all around the periphery of the peach orchard? It goes all the way around and back to here. And as you know from having farms, this is only April. So by time August 15th comes, I think when I show you a video then, on August 15th, you will see that all the work I did during March, 4 weeks of work, was very timely, because in August, it would be impossible to do what I did. You remember that none of the Christmas trees I ever buy ever seem to die. So what I did is, instead of putting them as that, I used them as a fence here. Do you see the different trees from the different Christmases? Some of them still green, believe it or not, from a couple of years ago. I put them all on their side for this reason, because on the other side of those Christmas trees is the buffer of land that I have not ever made claim to. So now, getting ready for Jason to be able to take over the property, he will know exactly what is part of the 5 acres that come with the house. So this gives a little closer view of the rock paddock. And the rocks go all the way around. And then this gives a view of the peach paddock. And this is the buffer land. And the droppings show you that JJ likes to stay right by the Christmas trees because he likes to nibble on the pine. So this is where he sleeps all night. But he only sleeps, as I told you, 3 hours, and then he eats for 3 hours, and then he sleeps for 3 hours. So this is the trotting trail. Would have been nice when we took lessons down here if we had this, right? I made that go all the way around. Can you see it? And then I cleared the land here. And then the trail goes around. It's almost like a racetrack. I think I told you the history of JJ. So on Tanracken, because they raised thoroughbred racehorses, they had these galloping trails. I guess it's called racetrack. They would have a racetrack for galloping, breezing or something. So I moved this rock. That one did the bucket in. And then part of the 5 acres, I can't believe 5 acres could be this large. I think I have to look at my property map again. But part of the 5 acres, I did this. When I first brought the horses here 20 years ago, I used to gallop them up this hill and had fences here that they would jump over. And then they would gallop up the RV, the quarter horse, and JJ would gallop up. So I opened up their old trails. You see it there? Where you can gallop right up there. I'm going to try to see if Mike Tudor, who got all those wonderful, good medical results, can make it up this hill without being on a horse's back. So there's 2 routes. This is from the Peach, goes on this trail here, and then the 2 of them go here. I'm going to use this stick as a cane. Okay. And then it goes up here like this, Maureen. Okay. And this one is steep, as you can hear from my breathing. And this one is less steep to the left. That goes up there. But this one is at least 15-degree or 18-degree hill. And then we're back with the trail. Oh, I wonder where he went. He's no longer there at the end. But I'm up here at the arena. And what I'm doing now is I'm building a barn around this metal garage shed. I'm going to put sidewalls on it. Okay, so we can see what JJ chose tonight. At this point, he chose the rock garden as opposed to the peach. So from his stall here, this is his pads. There he is. He's down in the rock paddock. Good boy, JJ, good boy. I've got some very nice hay for him now.